So, are we live now?
Turn on the closed caption, Marty, please.
Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon from Germany. Hello to everyone around the world and welcome to our leaders feedback about yesterday's corporate webinar. My name is Angie Hahn from Frankfurt in Germany, and today I will be your host. Yesterday, we had an emotional, overwhelming, and fully energetical webinar with great updates and important messages for the whole community. It was just wow. Mr. Ash and the really wonderful Dr. Soha gifted us a powerful and uplifting time. Today, we want to hear some feedback from our leaders. So let's just get started with our dear Susie McCrae.
Okay, thank you so much, Angie, for letting me go. Hope everyone's having a great day. Here's my feedback about the corporate webinar yesterday. I truly believe this is a great structure that's been put in place to have that at a certain time in the feedback in the evening. I think that that will allow more people to get the information quickly, and they'll probably be more brief, the webinars, so that information comes out. What I loved about yesterday was obviously the contagious energy and authenticity of Dr. Soha and how well she presents information and how excited she is about things. And you could see Ash was excited too. I think it was a lot of great information. The most important thing is that for founders to remember, things are going to change constantly. So we can't be going around saying, well, I thought he said this was going to happen, or they said this was, or you said this. That's why everyone has to stay plugged in, get real-time updates, because things may even change again before November 20th. So everyone stay plugged in. I really like how it went yesterday. However, I do have a little criticism on myself, Julie and Jean. Yes, we probably did a great job hosting it, but my recommendation is it kind of just ended. And I think going forward, my recommendation will be, if the three of us continue to host, that we give bullet points, quick bullet points at the end of any action that founders have to take for next steps. We don't have to do a whole recap. We don't have to review everything Ash and his team says, but I think the three of us will put our heads together. And I think that's what I'm throwing out there as feedback, that we could do a better job at just saying, boom, boom, boom. This is what you need to look for. This is the next steps. These are the action steps. Go. Okay. So we could wrap it up maybe a little bit tighter than we did yesterday. Also, I think we should be mindful of starting as close to on time as we can. I know we can't always control when Ash is available and his team, but possibly like no later than 12:15 or so. So people were on schedule, we're getting it done, and so on. So that's my feedback. And thank you, Angie, for letting me go first.
Thank you very much, and get well soon, please. We need you, Susie.
I'm feeling better, thanks.
Great, good. Okay, next is Dr. Georgie.
Thank you, Angie. That was actually a very great webinar yesterday in terms of my feedback. And as the brand ambassadors will understand, the company is growing, so we are also growing with the company together. My own contribution in respect with what was said yesterday, I will not mention the phrases here because I know this is live, but in line with that, I'm thinking that our second paragraph of the disclaimer, our experts should review it so that most of those phrases that were highlighted yesterday that we should avoid can also be removed from our disclaimer on our webpage. It was great. I will just speak briefly in French. Comme nous sommes les ambassadeurs de la marque en passif, on vous encourage maintenant de contacter vos gens parce que vous savez que si les gens ont été connectés à Omail, c'est le moment que vous dites à vos gens de se connecter et s'ils ont plusieurs comptes de co-founders, ils peuvent se connecter et choisir quelque chose de valable pour Omail pour qu'ils se placent en avance avant les autres. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Angie.
Merci. Our wonderful Jan is next. Jean, sorry.
Thank you, Angie. I wanted to say that the new structure in particular is been so overwhelmingly positively received by everybody. And the fact that all of these different brand ambassadors from all over the world, all different cultures, are going to finally have a voice, it's going to help us weave that beautiful tapestry of On Passive together. Every color, every texture, everything is needed to make the beautiful picture of On Passive. So this founders feedback session that is set up is going to allow that to happen, and people are loving it. They're absolutely loving it. They fully embraced it. But for me, the greatest update yesterday was on Ash's face. He has been building this dream. He has been building this vision from the beginning, his first idea and this grand mission. And it's been for us. It's been for humanity. It's been for our dreams to be fulfilled. And that brings him joy. But yesterday, I saw his joy. I saw his excitement of his beyond his own dreams. He said, I need to upgrade my dreams. I need to upgrade my thoughts and vision for this. That was pure joy coming from within him. That was for him. And it brought us joy to see it. It was a different feeling. And I know you all felt it too. That face, that smile that was the greatest update to me yesterday. And there was so much, but that's all I wanted to say. It just spoke volumes to me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Beautiful words. So let's go to Croatia, to Renata.
Hello, Angie, and hello, everyone around the world. And I hope you're having a great day, a great On Passive day, like our Jeffrey always says. And I will try to be short and sweet, like I found our new webinar schedule is just like that, short and sweet. I really like it because more people will be able to come to choose a day in their life schedules and hear the right information like we heard yesterday. And I'm really so thrilled with yesterday's webinar, mostly because like Jean said, our Mr. Ash really looked like a shining star. I mean, we could see him much more relaxed, calm, and at the same time very proud of everything. And there is a really big reason for him to be proud of. Everything he worked all these years is now falling into place with all of us. And so kudos to you, Mr. Ash. We are so proud of you, how you manage all. We are proud of our teams in Hyderabad who are working tirelessly, and our own media team in Dubai. I mean, Dr. Soha blew us away. I could listen to her for hours. She makes me feel like on fire. And of course, to all other members in that team. We are also proud of our websites, our products with all features that are never seen before and are really, really amazing. We are proud of everything. I mean, everything. And what I have now deep inside me, in my heart, in my body, in my soul, no one take away it away from me or spoil it, no matter what happens around me. And I'm so grateful and thank you so much for everything. That's all from me from Croatia. Thank you.
Thank you, Renata. Next is Shaul from Israel. I hope I pronounced it right. You're muted. Shaul, you're muted.
Okay,
No.
so it's good.
Okay.
It was not the right word. So thank you, Angie. Thank you to everybody here. What happened yesterday, or every day I'm enthusiastic, and every day I'm very proud to be on passive. Yesterday, what I saw with Ash, not just his joy and his happiness, I saw the new people that surround him, and what is going to be with on passive to all the people. I was so enjoyed to see what's going on, and very, very, very proud to call myself today the ambassador of how we call it, ambassador of brand, the brand ambassador. And for me, every day, every night, every day is just a new, and I'm very, very excited for the continuation from now on. So thank you.
Thank you. Next is our dear Andy.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Angie. Nice to see
Hi.
you. And hello, everybody. Nice to see all the panel. Even Chris Johnson looks a little bit intelligent. I love the format. This is a business at the end of the day, and spending 6 hours on a webinar is not really the best thing. So when you break it down into sections, we'll do an update, and it's going to take an hour and a half. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Everybody loves that. What excited me more than anything yesterday was the enthusiasm of Dr. Sohar. Now, we as founders, okay, Marty is the exception, but we as founders probably know only 10%. Dr. Sohar has to know 90%. And how enthusiastic was she? Oh my word, phenomenal. So that is really, well, I didn't sleep last night, and I'm sure most of you didn't. So phenomenal. Long may it continue. Really excited by what's going on. Thank you, Angie. And that was under 2 minutes, Chris.
Thank you, Andy. Okay, then back to USA, to our sunshine, Peter.
Hello, everyone. Peter Sir from Michigan, USA. Thank you, Angie, for allowing me to speak. I want to talk about the brand ambassadors. As you know, the last couple of webinars, we've been emphasizing that particular word. The leaders, Mr. Ash and Dr. Sohar, in particular. What is brand ambassador? You make sure that you are protecting our company, make sure the correct information is being sent to all the founders and to the public too, because all the public eyes are on us right now. So make sure that when you hear something from other founders, they're saying, make sure it is correct. If it's not, make sure you address them right away. If it's a YouTube video, remove this. This is incorrect information. And that's all you got to say, okay? This is our company. This is our future, our children's future. The second thing I want to talk about is the data center. How incredible Mr. Ash and the team found a vendor that can cut the time from 1.5 years to quarter time of that. That is just amazing. And we appreciate everything they do. And the caliber, oh my goodness, a caliber of the team in Dubai and India is just mind-blowing. Thank you so much for everybody that's contributing to the brand ambassador. We appreciate you. Thank you so much and have an awesome day.
Thank you, Peter. Important words. Ran is next.
Angie, how are you?
Hi. Fine. How are you?
Great. So hello, everyone. I'm so happy and excited about the changes and the preparation for the opening whistle of the big event on November the 20th. And I'm not talking about the World Cup. I'd be happy to comment on some points that came up yesterday, updates meeting, which I already recognize is starting to seep into some of the founders, at least those I got to talk to today. I'm talking about the decision to speak from the same page, which is so essential for a company of that size of OnPassive that we are its brand ambassadors. The same page is not saying that we all have to speak in the same chapter. OnPassive is a very large and very huge book. I really like Dr. Suha's uncomprehensive approach when it comes to presenting things with the understanding that we are the face of the company. But in all as for what is required of us, it's very simple. If OnPassive is a radio that broadcasts to the world, so we have to be on the winner station. We cannot be on the other stations together. And I think that if we speak authentically, if we respect the brand with a positive attitude, which allows different colors from all over the world to further reveal the many faces of OnPassive has to offer from different angles and points of view, so we are okay. I don't think the intention was that we all recite a message page like robots, but that we stick to the spirit of hope that OnPassive wants to bring to the world and the gospel that we bring for humanity. Although I know many don't sleep these days, I would be happy if one day a week could be allowed for feedbacks, founders from other time zones around the world. And beyond that, I thank you for the privilege of being here, for all the bless that Ash and the wonderful team that surrounds him brings. I'm so proud to be a founder in this company and look forward to what is about to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to Australia, to Narelle.
Hey, good morning or early morning from Australia. My name's Narelle Walk-On. It's after 3 a.m. here. And I just want to share a little bit about the excitement that Jean sort of spoke of. But back in, and I can't remember the month, sorry, but back when OStaff was released, I had the opportunity to speak with Ash on that webinar. What I saw there was like a little boy at Christmas time waiting for the Christmas presents to be opened. And what I saw on this last webinar was that same joy, you know, that absolute, it really does sort of get to you. You've only got to look at his smile and it really brightens your own life up. And it really brings about the journey that he has been on and the journey that we have all been on. Now, there's not one time that suits us all. And for these webinars, it is very early in the morning here in Australia, but I just want everyone to know that here in Australia and New Zealand, we support you all, just as you have come over and supported us back. We appreciate each and every one of you for that. And like I said, there's not one time that suits all. Brand ambassadors, really it comes down to respect. If you run a business, if you've never run a business, what do? You go and learn, and you learn from those who have gone before you. You know, that's what I learned when I was in a physical bricks and mortar business. You learn and you keep learning and you never stop learning. You know, you get to an age where you think, I just like to retire now and sit back and do nothing. But it isn't like that. And in OnPassive, there's so much wonderful work to do to help those with humanity. So I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you, Angie, so much. And thank you, everyone, for your support from Australia and New Zealand. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to our brother Marty.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to talk very, very fast because our car just pulled up and kids are going to be walking in. Yeah, look, about 20 years ago, I got online and was looking for the so-called perfect business. And about 18 years later, I found it. This is it. I knew it was something special a long time ago. Yesterday proved to me that with the people that Ash has surrounded himself with, soon, very soon, if they haven't already, the world is going to know who we are. The products will speak for themselves. And I am very, very grateful to be surrounded by people as yourself. And it can't get any better than this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marty. Tabata.
Good afternoon to all brand ambassadors. Thank you, Angie, for allowing me to speak and express my my feedback. I felt so much energy yesterday after hearing about the changes from Mr. Ash. I have been concerning about how to help people with language barrier and with people with little or no access to the internet about KYC. And so when Mr. Ash said no KYC, I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, Mr. Ash. I could kiss you. So thank you so much. That really like a burden, just a load just lift off my shoulder. And so I just cannot thank him enough for that. I felt so much relief with the changes, and I feel so much energy yesterday when hearing Dr. Soha. Oh, she's so positive, and she even said by the end of this month, you know, we can kiss Zoom goodbye and all that. Oh, it just makes me feel so enthusiastic. And also the 12 days, I'm counting my days. So I'm just so excited. I just cannot wait until that day. I know it's gonna, Unpassive is like a masterpiece that Mr. Ash created. You know, he created a masterpiece, and this masterpiece is yours, is mine, is everyone who's ambassador of this brand. And I'm so proud to be a brand ambassador of Unpassive. So thank you so much. I just cannot wait until that day. It's gonna change my life. It's gonna change my dreams, upgrade my dreams, upgrade a lot of people's dreams, and our calculators, our dreams. I know that day is coming. So thank you so much. Thank you, Angie.
Thank you so much, Tabata. Great. Oh, let's go to Bangladesh. Mr. Mahfouz.
Wow, Angie, you are doing well. Hello, Angie. Hello, everyone. Good to see all of your bright faces. I'm Mahfouz from Bangladesh. I'm very much grateful to Almighty to get this opportunity because actually this is our company, this is the institute, this is the organization. This type of institute I was looking for from the very beginning of my life, actually, where I can get this opportunity to just practice my expertise, my experience, and also at the same time, I can get opportunity to learn a lot from others. So this is the organization. If I talk about last corporate webinar, this was actually awesome. Again and again, we are getting this proof that Ash has that talent to find out the best, to bring out the best from anybody. Already Ash, through Unpassive, already hunted a lot of talented person here. If I talk about Dr. Soha, she was really awesome. because she has a very much influential and attractive communication skill. And definitely she is so much smart, and she knows well how to convince our external stakeholders upon passive. I think she is doing very well. She is managing everything. So actually, last or before, prior to the last corporate webinar, I said sometimes we are asking ourselves, have we any quality to get this opportunity against $97? That's my question to me. So I feel so much proud, and really I'm blessed by Almighty, and that's why I can say, as an ambassador, now it's our responsibility to protect on passive from any kind of negativity. And I like this line already I said, avoiding is really most powerful than responding. I like this line. I follow my boss, Mr. Ash Mufara. Love you, Ash. Thank you so much. Thank you, Angie.
Dhanyavad, Mahfouz.
Yeah, danke.
Okay, let's go to our beautiful Viviana.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone. As far as yesterday's webinar, well, there's so many things so many points that I can bring out, but one of the points that I'm really liking how this is being streamlined, and everybody should be on the same page. I like the no nonsense attitude. You know, we're all going in the same direction, so we all need to unite. And the other thing that I really like is the title brand ambassador, because that all unites us as a family. So I like the talent that's coming in. It's very classy, and it's going to take us to where we need to go.
Thank you, Viviana. So next, dear Charles, it's your turn.
Okay. Great speech by everyone. I am just so excited to tell you the truth. First of all, I am loving this new format. It's the best. I mean, it just tells what direction we are going, and we are dynamic. We are becoming the biggest company ever that the world has known, and we have to do things with a difference, and that is exactly what we are doing. So great job, media department, all those minds who put this together. And I want to talk a bit about the media department, by the way, which was introduced to us just over a couple of weeks ago. And they are doing things already that we know Ash made the best decision ever. Kudos to Dr. Suha, who almost immediately created an impact. She's a communicator, right? So she introduced the term or the phrase brand ambassadors, right? Guess what? Some of us have been that all along, but we didn't even know it. And here comes the communicator that she is and makes us think, oh yeah, we are. And the appeal now is to all the other founders who haven't been that brand ambassador to join us so that together we are going to make this world realize that we really truly are the correction to the corruption. Yesterday, I saw a CEO very, very much relaxed. To tell you the truth, I've been listening to Ash for years, right? More than 3 years, close to 4 years now. And I never saw him this relaxed. And guess what? Because of him being relaxed, I was also very relaxed. I mean, I was so relaxed, I had the best sleep ever last night. And knowing that all this, we've been preaching for 4 years that the new sheriff is coming to town, and that sheriff is fast approaching town, guys, all the internet users, les internautes, as we call them in French, watch out, because you will feel that trembling. You will feel that quake. Not too long from now. I'm so proud to be part of this revolution. I think the revolution is not big enough to describe it. but it's something closer to what we are seeing or what we're going to be seeing. So thank you, Ash. Thank you to the team, the Hyderabad, talking about the products. The products are out of this world. And we are so proud, we are so glad to have geniuses behind the scenes, making things happen for all of us. Thank you, guys. And I'm done with that. Over to you, Angie.
Thank you, Charles. Okay, let's go to India. Neeraj.
Thank you, Angie, first of all, for inviting me. For me, I like the idea of the webinar being short and sweet. And the takeaways, I will sum up in 9 points. I have someone talked about bullet points. So here are the bullet points for me. Number one, we have a wonderful team right now, and we are attracting the best team because we are a wonderful business, and everyone is getting attracted. Good talent is getting attracted to us. Number two, this is not a dictatorial leadership. Every people's opinions and feedback is considered, and love the communication model where the feedback is taken. So that was the second thing. Third one is the simplicity of products. You got an example of the video mail. It is going to be out of the world, and people are going to love it. Fourth one, back office, like how the activities that are going to be happening in the back office, the login procedure, and the global launch was touched upon, so people have an idea what is coming in the coming days. So that was one of the bullet points. Next one is official communication is through the back office only. So that gives us a clear message. If you're using any kind of other kinds of mediums, minds of communication, Facebook or WhatsApp or any other communication, it's now time to switch off those things, concentrate on the back office, and also like when our product comes, start using our own product. So it's time to switch that. Next, love the professionalism of Dr. Soha, like putting up what are the requirements of a brand ambassador. So love that part. Love the activities and announcement that she put up. The activities I was talking about, like that timeline that she explained about the Zoom, and also the 12 days that she talked about. So that was one of the bullet points. Data center, we always knew that like Ash had always talked about the third data center, like we are working on an largest data center, which is going to be a game changer. Now that game changer is going to happen very quickly with the help of contacts that we have made. And lastly, the last message, the most important message was that just enjoy the success. O Media is going to take care of that. So thank you very much, Angie.
Thank you. Take a deep breath. Okay. Next is our Michael Williams. Give us a smile, please.
Was that a smile? Did you get a smile? Oh, wow. What a day it was, what a session we had. Just pure brilliance, We've seen that our company is different, right? We've seen it, right? If you have not seen that, then I don't know where you've been, right? But we've certainly seen that. And as a result of it being different, it simply means that the results are going to be different. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for different results. We're not looking for the same results as time passed, so we have to do something different. We have to be different. And that's exactly what OnPassive is. It has been said that, vision is the art of seeing what others don't see, right? And that's why we as brand ambassadors, that's why we're on top of the world. right? So I simply say, let's embrace that. Let's continue to celebrate all the different success that we've had thus far. Our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufarah, he has earned our trust, right? Everything that he has said, you know, he's delivered, he's over-delivered, he has not failed us in any way, you know, and again, we can see that things are getting better, right? As it was said yesterday, you know, that we will be the best of the best. There's no doubt about that, right? The plan that is in place is brilliant, right? All of us will certainly benefit from that, right? We know that the journey of OnPassive, right? The whole plan of OnPassive, we know that it's a done deal, right? And this is why that we continue to be that beacon of hope. We continue to be a beacon of hope for not just us as brand ambassadors, but for the entire world. Billions of people worldwide will benefit from OnPassive. So let's all just sit back, relax, you know, let's follow the guidance of our whole media team by spending time in our back office so that we know exactly what is going on and so that we can do exactly what we need to do when it is time to do just that. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Michael. Very good. My beautiful sister, Julie, you're on next.
Hi, sister. Hold on. Let me pin myself. Okay, hold on. Thank you, my beautiful sister. You are doing such fantastic job, and also your co-host Gifty as well. We all gather here today and talk about the feedbacks from the leaders from our meetings in the past few days. Since we are live streamed to the world, I want my message to go to the world, to the people that do not know OnPassive, or to the people that have been watching this dream OnPassive is bringing into life. OnPassive is such a beautiful treasure to the world. Everything started with the wild, wild dream, and that dream has been upgraded quite often, according to our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufarah. That dream is OnPassive, and it's belonged to Mr. Ash Mufarah, which he has generously chosen to share it to the world in order to lift up humanity. The building of this dream, filled with wisdom, conviction, determination, and compassion and love that attracts the best of the best people around the world. The people like Dr. Ter, Professor Susan, Dr. Soa, Dr. Susan, nuclear engineer Mohammed Kamal, Mohammed Nazim, and all the tech guru in Hyderabad and all around the world, and many, many more people, and over 1 million people around the world. There are so many people that I truly do not have time to name them all here because I definitely will miss them. These are the great men and women who have, in combinations of 1,000 years of experience in global business solutions, finance, technology, education, and all global sectors. They have dedicated their life to build a common dream called OnPassive. They are tirelessly working 24 hours to build this dream transparently and clean, and determined to build it from the top and continue to go higher and higher. The top keep open up. It's such a privilege for me to watch this dream of OnPassive being built in the last 4 years. This opportunity has changed my life and many lives around the world. World, today, I am honored, and with honor and with pride, I want to let you know that I am a proud brand ambassador who represent the global company on passive. I commit to embody on passive with honor and joy. I am grateful to be part of the manifestation of this beautiful dream and now reality called on passive. We, everyone here, and over 1 million and more people around the world are abundantly blessed. But we have lots of work to do. So whoever you are listening to this message that I'm trying to convey with you today, I invite you to be part of this dream if you haven't done so. And I'm truly grateful to be part of this dream. Thank you, Mr. Ash Mufareh, and every great man and woman who work tirelessly behind the scene for me and for the entire world. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, NJ.
Thank you, Julie, like always. Okay. Gusminder, you are next. I hope you, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Angie, and hello all, and welcome all. Thank you for inviting me. And yes, what a brilliant session was yesterday. Really, it was quick and to the point. First time, I think this was the best of the best session which Ash took, and there were teams from Dubai as well. It was quick. The format of all these sessions, I'm loving this, and as it is like still 2-3 days, but while we progress, I think we will see a lot of other things happening in these sessions also, which is very good. Coming on to feedback, so yesterday the best part was that the O-mail feature of video emailing, that was I think is a brilliant and breakthrough feature which will take this O-mailing to the next level, I think, which is no downloads, no uploads. I think this is such a easy way to do the emailing, and this is revolutionized. So thank you to Ash and thank you tech team. And coming on to Ash, and I'm so happy with Ash when he says that I'm relaxed. But Ash, you have worked for our future. Like nobody did this kind of thing in our life. From last 4 or 5 years, you are here and working for us. So much thankful and so much happy that now you are relaxed because now you have a team of professionals around you who are delivering it basically. And talking to the team, so Dr. Soha, she's already a star among all of us. She exactly know how to speak and what not to speak. This is the like a clear picture what she is giving to us, and we appreciate that, and we are so blessed that this kind of talent is there for us. We are in safe hands, and what visionaries these are. Earlier we have seen Ash's visionary. Now these set of visionaries, I think the team at Dubai and the team at Hyderabad, there are also next level of visionaries who are making this all happen for us. So our future is so secure, I think, and we love the features whatever is given to us, and quick sessions, and not wasting any time. We had only 12 days are left or 11 days are left, and we are already anticipating a lot of things. So we need to be like, I think, more responsible now, as what our company needs. We will follow those everything. But I'm in loving all this format of all these sessions. So thank you, Ash, and thank you all the teams and all the staff and all the founders who are actually obeying and following the footsteps of our company. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gusminder. Okay, Up next is our dear John White. You're looking so much great with your red shirt. Really, I love it.
Thank you. Appreciate your inviting me, Angie, and also Gifty and Mr. Mafara. The thing that really impressed me was the professionalism and also the brilliance of the surrounding people. Mr. Mafara is really surrounding himself with masterminds. And we saw on display the most critical aspect of almost any company, the communications department. Because in communications, you're going to have that department that is going to be the driving, that steering mechanism that steers us into the right direction. For instance, with the media and the communication department, what it does is that it enhances us as brand ambassadors. And there isn't a company that has been successful who never had a brand that was bad. Passive has this brand in hand. And what I mean by that is that it's going to be a household word. You know, the mega companies that you hear now, you automatically think, wow, this is what's happening with Passive. The things that are going to be taken in place will accentuate the value that Mr. Mafara has been talking about for 4.5 years. What we're going to be releasing to the public with the 3 products that are going to be free, that just shows you how valuable Passive is. And when we became founders, we never knew that we were going to be brand ambassadors, but that's the reason why we have a communication department, a media department that's going to give us the impetus to go out and actually conquer. We're going to actually be able to, for people to see the magnificence and the brilliance of Mr. Mafara, the technical team, and all of the masterminds that he's collected. Data scientists, we knew he was collecting those, right? Those people were coming in. Any company that has its own data or control its own data actually controls the company. So we see it more and more. And I think we're getting about 10% of what Passive is all about. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Next is Pallavi.
Oh, thank you, Andy. And yeah, I'm just mesmerizing my dream right now because whom I'm just listening last 2 years, they are just my in front of me, and it's really this kind of moment for me. And yes, what we learn, what we feel. Actually, for me, it's first of all, I think we all are good, and yes, we are just enjoy the joy actually of the success right now after this webinar, after this meet with Soha and Mr. Mufare, our CEO. And I am one of those who already visited Hyderabad office. I know how much they are talented, and in front of me, the giveaways are going to happen. And after just a few of months, just after I met with Muhammad Kamal, and that time I just asked him that what special going to happen in Dubai. He's just saying it's far better, and the result is in front of us today. And yes, actually, and Soa, being as a corporate woman, literally I know the professionalism and what she is just in front of us. Oh, hats off. And yes, learning a lot. And yes, I believe, I literally believe that learning is a very quick key of your earning. So yes, we are on the actually that step right now. I believe, I hardly believe. And yes, on passive is for me, not only a project, not only a company, not only a IT company. And I don't know what you guys are things, but being as a, studied with IoT, I feel on passive is an ongoing project. We just started with AI and email, and we have to go far away with that. So I believe on passive by empowering founders, retailers, distributors, now you can tell the names, consumers through more equitable distribution of wealth and resources on the digital domain. And that's where we are just going to. And yes, just previous days, as sir already told us, that we are going to witness something never been ever seen. And yes, we are just here. Yes. So how are you, ambassadors? I'm really very much happy. I'm younger, might be, but yes, I'm just enjoying my success from the day one of being a founder and till date. Yes, it's going on. Thank you all. And over to you, Andrew.
Thank you so much, Pallavi. Back to USA, Dan.
Well, hi, Angie. Thanks for having me, everybody. This is a great format, and just always look forward to giving feedback on, especially such an amazing meeting as yesterday. I've listened to Ash Mufareh for nearly 4 years, and I feel like I've developed the ability to identify the bullet points in his message and pull out some of those Ash gems that he constantly delivers. And yesterday he did not disappoint, and neither did Dr. Soha. To highlight a few of the things that had an impact on me yesterday from Ash, when he just said that, many years ago, he had a wild dream, and he had to continually upgrade that dream. And now we are very privileged and close to the manifestation of that dream. We've accumulated some amazing talent to take us into the future. And as brand ambassadors, we see that reality right now. Everything that Ash dreamed of, we see that reality coming to fruition right now. So the other thing he said was, we want to make sure we build products that have the flavor and inclusiveness for everyone in the world, determined to make you proud. How cool is that? That has been a consistent message that Ash has delivered from day one. And just to know that on Passive we'll have trademarks, copyrights, patents for all products, and he wants us to respect that brand. This is huge for the long-term health of OnPassive. Now we go to Dr. Suha, and she, of course, her emphasis to me yesterday was the way we communicate is critical. And we're all going to learn the messaging. Don't panic. And in time, we're all going to get on the same message. But the keys from her that will burn into my brain are when she said the brand ambassador, important. It's very important for us to digest the word and embrace it. And then think 1,000 times before we speak. How many of us do that? Not me all the time. Our duty as brand ambassadors is not to try and fix the world. If someone speaks negative comments of OnPassive, simply comment that this is inaccurate information and move on. Don't engage them. That's what they want you to do. So her excitement and passion for this company and the way it's presented to the world is invaluable. The brand ambassador is an important word to digest. Think 1,000 times. Don't focus on what we are not, focus on what we are. Don't share private conversations with the public. And we're not going to deal with the rumors and be scared or suspicious of anything, because no company is as transparent as OnPassive. And do not come up with comparisons with other companies. We do not have any competition. We are competing against ourselves. And then when she hit us with the bomb of, by the end of the month, we will say goodbye to Zoom. Everybody was going crazy. So rise above those rumors and excel. And I honestly believe everybody here, we can all become more than what we are right now. And with this group and these professionals in place, I believe we're all doing that right now. That's all I have, Angie.
Thank you so much, Dan. That was awesome, really. Oh, cool. Next is Chris Johnson.
Wow. You know what? A lot of this still hasn't sunk into my big, thick skull. Because it's, to me, it's almost like, wow, this is really happening. But number one, I want to thank Andy Burks, because I believe every leader, when they start a speech, should come up with a great joke, and Andy absolutely loved it. I love those kind of jokes, and I agree with you 100%. I almost look intelligent. You know what? My feedback, and I try to think about how can I explain this, and this is what I came up with. Now, I am not an how do we say it? Adrenaline junkie. I think you know what I'm saying. I'm just tongue-tied right now. The feedback I can give you is, of course, Ash always excites me. I do never want to exclude him. But listen, let's all be honest. I'm going to call her Dr. Super. All right. I know her name is Dr. Soho, but to me, she's everything that you can imagine. Yesterday, I felt that she personally was talking to me. I think you all got the same feeling. If I could sit down in a room with that lady for 1 week, she could teach me all kind of stuff, because the things that she was teaching me yesterday, and I believe that, my God, she's talking right to me. I think every one of you felt that. And that is the wonderfulness of this lady that I call Dr. Super, because she was looking in my eyes. She got in my head. She said, Chris, this is what we have to do. And she did it in such a way that I don't care who you were. I don't care if you're a genius or you're average like myself. She got that message across to everybody. My feedback is simply, right now, she's my favorite. I think she's everyone's favorite. And everything she said was absolutely perfect and correct. Myself thought, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? This is why Ash Mafara brought her in. He knew who she was. She's the most perfect person in the world. And I believe Ash has got a lot more of these individuals coming. But right now, this lady is rocking all of our worlds with the direction we need to go. And I really think you should pay attention to her. She's funny. She's professional. As a matter of fact, I could probably listen to her every day, and I could probably learn so much from this lady alone. But the feedback I got was, I just jumped out of a plane with a parachute on. That's my adrenaline. That's what I'm feeling. I just jumped off the highest building in the world. I just jumped off the Burj Khalifa office with a small parachute, and I'm going down and my blood is rushing. That is my feedback. This is how Mrs. Dr. S. Super made me feel. She made me feel like all the things I wanted to do in life that I was scared to do. She just affirmed me as, Chris, be strong, face your fears, do it properly, think what you're going to say, and just go for it. That's my feedback. Angie, you're doing a wonderful job as host. Thank you. Danke, danke, danke. And I love you. And I love every one of you. Bye.
Thank you, Chris. Please forgive me if I need to add something for the next speaker. Gifty Zofoa, she is one of the purest souls I have ever seen in my life. You are a wonderful, wonderful soul. I got to know you through On Passive. We are living in the same town, and I appreciate you a lot and everything you are doing for the whole community. So please unmute yourself.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Anja. You got me crying. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, my take on, my name is Gifty Safwa. I'm a proud brand ambassador. Thanks to Anja and her mother. I really do appreciate you guys. And my take on yesterday's webinar, wow. Since the day I joined, I've been seeing through Mr. Ash's eyes. He wrote his vision, his dream, his mission plain. Each and every time we meet, he's voiced out his mission, his vision, and his dreams. and it is unfolding one by one. He said, we are not going to settle for less. If you look at the whole media team, you will know and you understand the word he spoke. We are not going to settle for less. Oh my goodness, Dr. Soha. Oh my goodness. If you want to get Mr. Ash, you have to go through her. And you will not find it easy to go through her. Our backbone, the Hyderabad team, we really appreciate you for your good work. Thank you, Mr. Ash. We have faith in you and we have continuing, believing in whatever you are doing, and it is unfolding and it's amazing. For me, nothing surprised me anymore because I'm like a kid. When your mother or your father promise you something, you know you are going to get it. But the day it comes, you are more happier because the dream or the promise has come to pass. That is how I see on passive. Let us adhere to every rules and regulations that Mr. Ash Mufara, the whole media team, is giving, is to help us. We have to go to our back office. If we need any information, we have to get to our back office and get the accurate information. The groups are good, but when you need accurate information, to the back office. I think my time is up. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, great leaders. Thank you for allowing me. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Gigi. Thank you. Okay, next, our dear Red, you are next.
Thank you very much, Angie. It's very kind of you. So what is my feedback from today? Obviously, the schedule is fantastic at the moment. Really like the way it is. It gives all of the foundership a real roadmap now of where they have to go at certain times to get the information. The information now is coming fast, clean, to the point, so that everybody can understand it. But my big take that I took from yesterday's webinar was it's all about teamwork. This is the big message that I got from the webinar yesterday, is a team. Now I'm going to read a quote to you, which is very, very apt to what we are in on Passive, because of how on Passive has been built over the last 4.5 years. And it says, teamwork is the secret that makes common people achieve uncommon results. This is us, guys. This is us founders. We are uncommon people. We are the normal everyday person on the street. But what we are going to achieve as founders, as the team of On Passive, as ambassadors, another new name to the On Passive dictionary, is we are going to achieve uncommon results. We are the 4 founders of this amazing company. We are the people that we should be standing proud and really get behind the company now. That's the message that I got from our CEO. Especially, I got that message from Dr. Sahar as well. It is time to link arms together as a foundership, as a movement of like-minded people to drive On Passive forward to the launch in 11 days' time. We can achieve so much together. Individually, we are not a team, but together, anything is possible. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Red. Dr. Bo.
Thank you, Angie. Yeah, we are charged with feedback today, and feedback is our most important product for the founders all around the world to hear. And so we've been doing 3 weeks under the new plan. And the first one, we saw an increase in professionalism. The second week, we saw a quantum leap in how far we had gone from where we were. And I think today we're seeing a paradigm shift from our meeting yesterday. And when I talk about the paradigm shift, it's in the communication emphasis. You know, thoroughly 25% of the people that spoke today mentioned communication as the thing that they were most impressed or significantly impacted by. That the founder feedback was that we are improving our communication to the world, going from internal communication to external communication. And it's important that we coalesce around the same message. There are a lot of people who want to know what to do. What is our job now? Because that's changed. That's the paradigm shift. Our job has changed. As brand ambassadors, we've been content creators to bring a message out to try to grow the founder base. And now we shift, and our posts and our emails have a different purpose. And as we heard specifically from Peter and Rand, Dan, Michael Williams, what Dr. Soha wants us to do is to come with a focused output with a centralized on passive messaging to people. And we want to do it not as individuals, but as a company. So that our individual messages can be tailored to our own specific talents. That's the important part, that we each can sound different, but we have to have that unified message. And so my feedback to On Passive, the company, is what is the length of the leash that you have for us? You know, how far can we go on our own messaging versus the standard messaging that you want? You know, you'll have the templates, you'll have the wording, and we need some written guidelines published to the brand ambassadors that will give us direction. You know, if you only use verbal feedback and instruction, then every time it gets repeated, it gets an error put into it. And so we don't want to have 1,000 brand ambassadors hear it for the first time, but the next 20,000 may hear it from somebody who didn't hear it the first time. And that means that it gets distorted. So I think there's a need for written guidelines from the media department that'll help us keep ourselves in order. The FAQs, for instance, need to be updated. If we have FAQs in Founders right now, they'd be out of date because we've changed a lot about what our paradigm is about how we communicate. So those are the main points that I would bring up. And I'm totally in agreement that the new format is a superior format. It's an evolutionary format, and that we will all find that our spouses will appreciate us not being on 5-hour webinars, and that they will take better care of us because we're more available to them. Back to you, Angie.
Thank you, Dr. Bill. Up next is Rob Garment.
Hi, Angie. Thank you. I appreciate the invite and being here. As everyone can see, as long as my video is on, which I think it is, I'm proudly wearing my hat. I am an ambassador for On Passive, and I am a brand ambassador. Everywhere I go, this hat is on my head. And if for some reason I need a change, I put on my Just 97 hat. And the response has been overwhelming with that. And which leads me to something that Dr. Suha said yesterday, and that is that communication is an art. And it's now time for we as ambassadors to communicate. And if we've never communicated before, look at the new platform and look at how this is working out with the 5-day a week or 6 days a week, with the webinars, and then the follow-up with having founders from around the world comment. Nothing like it. So as Asher said, we've only just begun, and the new top awaits us. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, Rob. Up next is Lynn Nakamoto.
Greetings to everyone. Glad to be here. I simply like to say that I'm really proud of the fact that Mr. Mufara has decided to have these daily webinars where founders can give their feedback. You know, Robland Live is all about giving the ordinary ambassador. We're not really ordinary, but we're called ambassadors, you know, a chance to be heard. And I think this is being reinforced through the daily webinars that happen at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I think that's a good sign that this company cares about each and every ambassador. That's what makes Unpassive so different, so special. We stand out from the crowd of other corporations in that way. And also, I believe that, you know, Unpassive is such a professional organization. When you look at the caliber of the staff that have been hired recently, the old media department is unparalleled in its professionalism and the competence of these staff. The fact that we're going to be sending one message that is clear and it's coming from the old media department, I think that's an amazing thing that's going to make Unpassive look consistent and shine out to the world. So, you know, again, I wear this cap, Unpassive Brand Ambassador, proudly. And I think that the name speaks volumes, right? Ambassador is someone that represents the company in a very, very good, high, professional manner, and is so proud to be part of Unpassive. And that's me, Lynn Nakamoto. I am so proud to be part of this company. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lynn.
Angie, I'm going to interrupt you. I'm sorry. Redford is going to read Robin's message. She can't be here. So Red, if you got your ears on, come on out. And then after that, we're going to stop the recording and I'll let you know why in a second. Go ahead, Red.
Chris, one quick second. I have a message from Comfort Confor that she'd like to read for me. Can I read for her? Can I do that, please? After that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Do it now, Lynn. It's fine.
Okay. Now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Lynn?
Yes, give me a second to pull it up.
Okay.
I have it here. It's a beautifully composed message. Okay. This is again from Comfort Confor in the UK. Hello, fellow brand ambassadors. Congratulations for coming this far. It's a privilege for me to be part of history in the making. The sweet journey that started in 2018 is just about to begin. It feels so good that Mr. Ash Mufareh has not only literally reduced the whole world into a small family, he has also created a level platform for all of us to stand on. I can't take my mind off O-Connect. I'm patiently waiting for OBS to be ready. Because of Enjoy, I feel safe to raise my children or to give my children access to the internet. Security is 100% guaranteed. I am very excited about the days ahead, given what we've seen and heard from Ash and his team in the last couple of days. Thanks, Hyderabad. Thank you, Dubai. Thank you to all the great leaders who are sacrificing day and night to help people. Special thanks and appreciation to Mr. Mufareh's family. Love to the brand ambassadors around the globe. Fire, fire, fire. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. Or thank you, Comfort. Okay, Red.
Thanks very much, Angie. This is from Robin. I haven't got the voice that she's got, but I will certainly try and do it justice to what she has written down. She says, hello, everyone. The strength of that I knew on Passive to Be is now coming forward through the extraordinary qualified leadership in our communications, media and tech teams that our CEO has strategically and with laser focused in his vision of his mission brought together. The excitement of positive response from the founders, terms used deliberately in this instance as is to overflow in the message that recorded through the newly structured webinar schedule, giving more opportunity for everyone to speak and to be heard. The guidelines, compliance rules and other steps that we have been given and will make process to our launch so much easier if we pay attention to them and follow them as well. For now, be excited, but also stop and wait for the next instructions and don't go looking for what the next is, or you will create your own turmoil and confusion, which is totally unnecessary. Pay attention to your words and how you say in your life, in addition to on passive, and you will see a shift in how others respond to you. This is an excerpt now, because as brand ambassadors, you will then find it so much easier to use the correct words when speaking with others. We are nearly there, and the time to get engaged really is now. And to help those that you helped join you in on passive may need your help and support in and understanding as they get started, engaged, and to catch up to where you are now. Stay well, stay safe, and I look forward to being with you again very soon. And thank you, she said, for me to read this. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Red and Robin. I think we are done. Okay. Then
Angie, you got something to say, Angie? I didn't hear what you had to say today.
I started in the beginning, but yeah, of course. Well, we are in the best business ever. And to be honest, I'm one of the biggest fans of Dr. Soha. She is a wonderful woman and she is overwhelming. She has so much energy. I love her too much. And it's 11 days. I mean, we have a lot of feelings in us and ourselves, and we can't wait what will come. It's difficult to find the right words, to be honest, but I can't wait. But at the other side, I'm too much sad that our journey, the journey we are in 4 years, will end. We will have another journey, a new journey. But yeah, it's an end and a beginning. And we are very blessed. We are really, really, really blessed. So thank you for all the leaders coming here. Thank you for having me as a host. I hope I did a good job. And have a good night. And I guess the next webinar will be tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? Is that correct? Yes? Okay. Founders feedback, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Thank you and have a good night, a good morning, and a good day, whatever. Bye, everyone.
Bye.